Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be discussing this. This is a Li-ion battery charger. I say Li-ion, not lithium specifically. It is referring to these modular batteries like this one from a DS Lite. Um, the Why this? To put it simply, it has just made my life more simple. Um, Pulling out all the chargers to charge batteries for my older consoles, just to kind of tender them to keep the Li-ion batteries safe, I guess, from exploding, because if you let a lithium ion battery die, then there's a risk of fire, etc, etc. So this has made my life easier. I just have to pull the consoles out, unscrew the covers, pull the batteries out, pop them in and charge them. Now the terminals here are completely independent of positive and negative. What I mean by that is this. If you look at this battery, if I can get in focus, you see how it has plus and minus there. That doesn't actually matter when you need to charge it. So let me put it in here and I'll show you what I mean. So you turns on to show you the charge, and then if you flip it around, and yes, they are adjustable, so you can move them, still can charge. I find this really useful. I got it from eBay for around $6. It's around $6.95 right now. But I think it's been one of the best purchases I've ever made from eBay, and there's no reviews on it. I've said this in my previous video. It's kind of tough to make purchases from eBay, and sometimes Amazon is untrustworthy because a lot of the reviews are bloated. By people who get free products, Vine reviews a free product. That doesn't help me much. I've had this now going on 2 years. It hasn't faulted once. It's not broken. I mean, I treat my stuff pretty well, but the fact is that the electronics in this pretty solid, no damage. The LCD is pretty good as well, no damage there. But overall, it's fantastic to use if you're like me and you like to make sure that any of your older consoles, the batteries are well taken care of. The other benefit that I found from it is that if you buy a third-party battery, like the one I showed you earlier, that was for a Game Boy Advance SP. I'm guessing that Nintendo has like a proprietary function for the batteries, but this is just my guess. You can correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but maybe there's a chip in the batteries that lets the console know that it's charging a real Nintendo battery. I wouldn't put it past them given everything that's been going on with the emulation scene recently. But I will say that when I tried charging the battery using the SP charger, it didn't charge correctly, I wanted to say. Well, the battery didn't last as long as I needed to. But when I used this, it charged the battery, and the battery still has charge. I mean, I don't think I've charged the SP now for about a year, and the battery's still at 75%. So that's another benefit that I see to this. Plus the price is awesome, $7. I imagine that a charger for these older consoles is probably going to be around the $10, $15 mark, which isn't exactly all that cheap. So, well, I mean, compared to $7, this is a great price, and I'll put a link in the description if you're interested in buying it. It's not an affiliate link. I don't get paid, but I'm just kind of tired, as I mentioned in my previous video, of finding products on Amazon and eBay, and it's just, I'm on the fence about buying it. This is something I recommend that you buy. The drawback is that if the battery is just not, this is an adjustable, I guess, mount, what you would call this, but this adjusts so that you can fit a battery in it. But as you can see, this battery doesn't stay. It has a little bit of, it has a rubber, I don't know if you can see it here, but it has a bit of rubber right there that kind of by the way, there's a rubber piece right there that keeps everything mounted from sliding out. But as you can see, this battery just isn't big enough. But I figured out that if you, I guess, shove another battery in there to keep it in place. So what I do is I do this. So I slide it down, slide this in, boom, stays in place. Shake it around, see if it comes out. No, but that works. I mean, it's a bit of a redneck way of doing it. Jimmy rigging it, whatever the word is, whatever the phrase is. But I think that you could be overcome. Maybe get a piece of plastic. I don't know. I'm lazy. I'm not gonna. If you want a 3D print kind of a jig for it, be my guest. But I will say that it also charges batteries that have more than one terminal. So if there's like a third terminal on it, and I have a video here that I took, kind of like a demonstration of doing that. So if you look in the video, you can see that the battery, yeah, both sides, it tells you it's negative. You can see that it has 3 terminals. So you just have to align it with the actual positive and negative terminal. It doesn't matter if it's reversed or where you align it, as long as it's at the voltage terminals, I guess you could call them. So as long as it's aligned there, it'll work. So as you can see, it turns on. I put it in backwards for a reason, just to kind of demonstrate that you could just mount it however you want, as long as it's in the correct terminal. And it's simple as plugging it in the wall. You can see it starts charging. It flashes the percentage that it's currently at. When it's done charging, it will stop at 100% and it will stay solid. It doesn't change to anything else. But I will say it is something that has made my life easier when it comes to charging these things, these batteries. So I definitely recommend it to you. And I will put a link, like I said, in the description. But anyways, that's it. I think it's wonderful. I think it's worth the purchase. It was worth all $6 to me, and it has paid off more interest-wise than that $6 I initially spent. But with that said, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you have anything to add or anything you'd like me to, I guess, take a look at, jump ship for you and use it, please leave a suggestion. But with that said, again, thanks for sticking by. I'll see you in the next one. um